Abraham Lincoln was the 16th President of America, who led the Union into the Civil War to preserve the nation and end slavery. He was assassinated 5 days after the Confederate armies surrendered. He was born on February 12, 1809, to an extremely poor family in Hodgenville, Hardin County, Kentucky. His illustrious career came to an end when he was assassinated on April 15, 1865. Abraham Lincoln was largely self-educated and taught himself law. His career included the roles of lawyer, politician, and statesman. He became the 16th President of America in 1861 and served for 4 years until 1865. Abraham Lincoln married Mary Todd Lincoln on November 4, 1842. They had 4 children whose names were Robert Todd, Edward Baker, William Wallace, and Thomas, whose nickname was Tad. Abraham Lincoln belonged to the Republican political party. He was 52 years old when he was inaugurated as the 16th president. Hannibal Hamlin and Andrew Johnson stood as the vice presidents. Abraham Lincoln was an imposing figure, standing at 6 feet 4 inches. He was born dirt poor in a log cabin in Kentucky, but became the man who raised armed forces of nearly 3 million Northern soldiers to face a Southern army of 2 million soldiers and the President of America. A 60-foot, 18-meter sculpture of his head is carved into Mount Rushmore as a monument to his many achievements. The major events which occurred during his presidency included the Civil War, which lasted from 1861 to 1865. Lincoln also issued the Emancipation Proclamation in January of 1863, and slavery was ended with the passage of the 13th Amendment. During his life, Abraham Lincoln suffered from color blindness, malaria, depression, and smallpox. He survived these illnesses only to be murdered by the bullet of an assassin. Lincoln died on April 15, 1865, the morning after being shot at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. by John Wilkes Booth, who was an actor. He was buried at Oak Ridge Cemetery, Springfield, Illinois. So ends our short biography about the life and presidency of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of America, who led the Union into the Civil War to preserve the nation and end slavery. The next U.S. President was Andrew Johnson.